them. How high up the chain does your investigation go?
We have a number of politicians, prominent business people on our watch list, on our radar.
And the radar is finding them in Australia.
Some 59 people have been charged with corruption offences in Papua New Guinea already, and it's alleged that much of their illegally obtained monies are spent here in Cairns. Why not? They can spend it on a big boat, in our restaurants, or a favourite, the casino down the road. And then there is the Cairns property market. It is awash with dirty money.
There are more than 100 homes in Cairns belonging to Papua New Guineans, a similar number in Brisbane. This $585,000 home in Cairns belongs to William Duma. The Petroleum Minister is named as a person of interest in Task Force Sweep's investigation. The family of former Prime Minister Michael Somare have a number of holdings in the upmarket Trinity Beach. As Prime Minister, Sir Michael was suspended from office for breaching multiple anti-corruption guidelines. They are just some of the 58 names which can be found in files obtained by Today Tonight, identifying properties in Australia owned by persons of interest in Task Force Sweep's corruption investigation. Eramis Watoto has been charged with numerous corruption offences and had his assets frozen in Australia, including his apartment on the Esplanade, one a block back, a cute $500,000 bungalow, this $250,000 investment, and the $540,000 family home.
My God, it's an absolute compound.
Making my way past another $100,000 worth of cars, I found Watoto's sister, Sue.
There are allegations that this place was built on corrupt money.
I have got nothing to say about that, sorry.
Watoto is in PNG. His 457 visa to Australia has been cancelled following his arrest for the misappropriation of almost $5 million Australian dollars. Money he is suspected to have laundered in part through investments in Australia, an allegation Watoto denied when he called me.
So you're taking the money for your own personal benefit to buy properties. You know, you have a number of properties in Australia.
No. So where the did I get the money to buy all those properties? From ANZ.
From the ANZ.
Australia's banks have a strong presence in Papua New Guinea. They know the terrain well, and Sam Koim is brutal in his assessment of their conduct. Is the banking industry in Australia doing business with dirty money?
Of course, James. The writing is on the wall.
Today Tonight has received documents revealing millions of dollars wired from Papua New Guinea to Australia by a man facing tax evasion and corruption charges. In 1 year, Paul Paraka sent $2.5 million to his children, wives and girlfriends. One lives at the Star Casino. In just 2 months in 2012, she was wired $110,000. In August last year, Sam Koim informed Australian authorities and our banks. But still, Mr Paraka was able to use the NAB to transfer hundreds of thousands of dollars to wives and girlfriends.
There's some clear evidence of suspicious transactions, but they turned a blind eye and accepted those transactions.
In a statement, the NAB claimed to take money laundering seriously. They go on to admit that following an investigation in late 2012, some customers' accounts were closed and some payments originating from PNG were declined.
If in fact the banks turn a blind eye to this conduct and money in fact is the proceeds of crime, then they can be liable for criminal prosecution, criminal conviction, imprisonment for individuals, big and substantial fines and loss of reputation.
Lawyer with Johnson Winter Slattery, Rob Wild specialises in white-collar crime, fraud, anti-corruption and money laundering, and he believes that our banks are running great risks.
Immense, because banks live and die by reputation, because if they do not have a reputation, customers do not bank with them.
Failing to stop money laundering may bite the banks one day. It is already eating at Australian taxes.
If you give $10 million to a hospital and that money comes in aid through the front door, and at the same time $10 million is stolen out of the back door through a corrupt official, then the net benefit of Australian aid is zero.